Ricky, obviously bitterly disappointing to lose any cup semi-final, but you can obviously be proud of your players after that one.
Yeah, it's hard to be, proud, but listen, firstly, congratulations to Spartans for getting through the final. They won the league, they're a good side, no doubt about that. I think what we asked for the players in there would give your absolute all, and I can't say for 1 minute they've never done that. I just felt, like we like to make it hard for ourselves. Right from the off, I think it was under a minute that they scored. I think we've got to do better with that. I think we can clear it. I think Bernie might be harsh on him, but I think he could save that. I would be expecting him to save that. I'll look at it again. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But also comes from a situation where we lose a free kick against us from centre with a diagonal ball that I felt the ref was a bit quick to give that. It's hard to take because it was a big game. It was the biggest game of the season tonight, and we've lost it. And we've lost it in a manner where we've played very, very well. We've gave absolutely everything, and we've came up short. I would have liked Scotty available tonight. That was a miss. That type of game when they're very direct. Especially in the second half, you saw it, there was no flow to the game, there was just free kick, put in the box, and we need guys like Scotty Forrester. But the boys stood up to it, I can't complain with that. Obviously Bernie saves the penalty kick, and for the resulting corner, I can't remember what happened. Obviously went to the back post and the boys put it in. But so we need to look at that, of course. But yeah, it's disappointing.
Yeah, you speak about that start. Obviously, it was a nightmare opening, but that shape that we had in the first half really caused Spartans problems. Yeah. We did create chances and we battled our way back into it really well.
Yeah, I just felt we were really, after the goal, we were brilliant. We played really well. Played some good football. We were positive. We played in the front foot. We were creating chances. I don't think there was a huge amount of chances in the game, but we had a lot of pressure on their box and their goal, and I just felt we needed to score, and we did score at that time. It was a very good goal, and similar things happened. When we went obviously 2-1 down, but came back again, and we've got that and I just felt at that point we could go and kick on. The game just kept stop starting, and it didn't play in our hands at all. That's not the reason why we got beat, but just I would have liked it. I flowed a bit better in the second half, and that's on us as well to try and keep the ball a little bit better.
You talk about that lack of clear-cut chances in the second half, lack of flow to the game. We probably didn't create as much from open play in the second period,
no.
But we did cause them problems from set pieces, and it was a bit of quick thinking from Ross Lindsay that created that second goal.
Yeah, fantastic, and you want to give your players absolutely their credit for that goal, because it was just exactly as you said, quick thinking. And that's what it takes to score goals in a tough, even game, which that was tonight. You need to be smart. You need to be ready for little moments. Like you said, the shape was good. There was nothing wrong from open play. I don't think we caused too much issue. Shape, 1v1s, obviously Bruni 1v1 down the side for their second goal. He's unlucky. I thought he slowed him down really well, and he's cut in, and he's always going to shoot. I think it goes underneath Bruni's legs into the far corner. So just sometimes they don't, sometimes they come off you, and I don't know, a wee bit hard luck story at the moment, to be honest with you, for Saturday and Saturday previous to that. But that's what football does to you sometimes, Save a penalty and then you concede straight after. So we've got to be man enough to say that, we've done great, but at the same time, if you concede 3 goals to Spartans, and it's going to be a tough ask to win the game.
Yeah, there wasn't much between the sides at all. You wouldn't know who the league champions were there tonight. Was it perhaps just that clinical edge from Spartans that was the difference? Because all three were really well taken.
I think they are. A clinical edge, yes, but also, probably a bit of defensive frailties from us. And I don't mean the defenders, because we can, every goal you can look back and say, it's not a tactical thing, it's not a shape thing. You know, felt the first one, like I say, look could have cleared that. Second one's it's a transition, it's a turnover, a play. It was Axe trying to cut inside. I was looking for maybe where Ross's position was. So all those wee things come into play, but it ends up being a 1v1, and obviously the last goal's, from a corner. So yeah, I mean, where do you go? So like, you just got to take it on the chin. We congratulate Spartans and going through, and we just need to crack on, and it's another day tomorrow, and Thursday we need to get back into training and prepare for Saturday.
All right, cheers Ricky.
All right.